So on a certain Sunday, I was preparing for service last year, and I had a couple of hours to meditate, to pray. I already had my notes, and I knew what I was going to talk about, just along the lines of purpose. So I tried to take more time to wait on the Lord in prayer. And while I was at it, light struck me in the midst of my meditation. And the idea was that there was never a person in the entire Bible that prayed to God to unveil their purpose. Now, this is shocking for me because there are a lot of books that have been written about how to discover your purpose. People have been placed on fastings. People have been given prayer schedules to keep so that they can discover their purpose. But to my greatest shock, nobody ever prayed about purpose. If anything, what we see in scripture is that every time someone was to step into their destiny, God was the one that initiated that conversation. He did it with Abraham, he did it with Noah, he did it with Gideon, he did it with Peter, Samuel, Jeremiah. You can call the names of every one of them. So what should I do if I'm not supposed to pray and ask God for my purpose? Good question. What you should do is what the Bible spoke about in Mark chapter 3 verse 14. The Bible says Jesus called the 12 unto himself that they might be with him and that he might send them out to preach. So the first priority of God is not to give you an assignment. The first priority of God is intimacy with you. Until God can have you, have your attention, have your focus, have your devotion, he's likely not going to commit any work into your hand. And no amount of prayers, no amount of fastings can force the hand of God to reveal the purpose. So rather than trying to get a purpose, which, let me add, many people that keep forcing themselves in prayer and fasting to discover their purpose, many times, all right, they receive things that is not actually God's best will for them, because that is not a conversation that we force. It's a conversation that God initiates and we receive. So while you are waiting to know what your purpose is about, maybe you should invest more time in your spiritual growth. Maybe you should explore the opportunities God has given to you to serve in your local assembly. The more you grow spiritually, the more you serve, eventually your purpose will become clear. God did not intend for our purpose to be a game of hide and seek. He didn't intend for our purpose to be something we struggle to grasp. So if you are looking for what your purpose is on earth, then you can just trust in God that it will come to you at the right time. But in the meantime, take out time to grow, take out time to serve, and then purpose will find you. I hope you learned something.